Look up to Emerson, where value is a tradition.
So if real beauty makes a difference to you, remember Casablanca Fan Company for the world's most beautiful fans.
Hunter, quiet for life.
Hello everybody, what I have for you today is this IntelliTouch Casablanca Zephyr. This fan was made May 8th, 1986, and it was the 456 unit made that day. This uses a W11 wall control, but it also has all the original RMM1 components. And since this is an RMM1 fan, it needs some work. It's a little finicky. It has its issues, which you'll see. But it still works for the most part, but will be converted to IT3 soon once I can get my hands on another IT3 fan that I can part out. I had this installed in my bedroom for about a year, and it worked fairly well. It started getting a little worse towards the end, which is why I switched fans. The other reason why I took this down was because it needed some flywheel work. A couple of the spokes are broken, so this will probably be its last time up and being tested until I can get a new flywheel on it. But without further ado, let's get on with the demonstration. So there's the light. I have 4 7-watt incandescent medium base bulbs in there. They are nightlight bulbs, so they're super small, so they don't take up a ton of space as the shades. So all you see is the light. Start from dimmest to brightest. And I don't hate these shades. I actually do quite like them. Very 80s. Start out with speed 1. So that's one of the things when you're selecting speeds. Sometimes it will hold it and sometimes it won't. It will just immediately shut itself off after. But if you just tap the fan button, of course it'll pick up at its memory speed, which I suppose is nice, but that was new. Once I took it down, that had only been doing that for a couple of weeks when I took it down. Of course, you have Casablanca's very aesthetic glow. Alright, move on to speed 2. Well, that time it actually held it. This is what I left it on when I had it installed, just a nice little gentle breeze from it. Alright, now I'll go ahead and move this up to speed 3. You'll probably notice I don't have it hanging on a hang true. That is because the way my testing rig is set up, hang trues don't sit quite well on it. So this was the best I could do. That was the, safest route. I have a huge soft spot for these Zephyrs. This was actually the first kind of Casablanca I ever collected, was an antique brass with that light. RMM1, just had no control, no shades, no blades. But this is exactly what the first Casablanca I looked like probably would have, that I collected probably would have looked like. All right, move up to speed 4. It's also just a very good, simple design, and it's very versatile. You can decorate it just about any way you want, and that was basically the whole point with Casablanca and their fans, was that you could make them any way you want. got a little wobble to it. All right, now move up to speed 5. Alright, and now move up to speed 6. Not gonna run it for long. I really don't trust that flywheel anymore. Alright, go ahead and reverse it. I don't trust that. Ugh. Alright, reverse it again. Alright, and now let it spin down. Turn the light on a little low. But I mean, you can see overall it works pretty good, but it does have its issues. So I do think the RMM1 board is on its way out, or I'm not sure. The control I have, I've tested it with other Casablancas and it works just fine. So I just think it's this one, but I would love to convert this to IT3 and be able to daily use it again once I put a flywheel on it. Once I do put a flywheel on it, I'll probably convert this to a 5-blade. I have a 5th one of these high gloss oak blades, and I would love to have a 5-blade Zephyr. I love 5-blade Zephyrs. Turn the light off. Bearings hiss just a little bit, but I mean, for a 40-year-old fan, I'm hardly complaining. It's in overall really, really good condition. The only thing is that the light arms, 2 of them, you know, have sagged a little bit over time. You can't really tell, but at certain angles you can kind of see it. Spun down. Go ahead and I'll show you guys the tag. All right, so here's the tag. Kind of see it. Little, there you go. Zephyr, you can see where it has sagged right here, just from the heat and everything. Because when I got this fan, it had oven bulbs in it, so they got ungodly hot in this fixture. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching.